So listen, I've been out all day. I'm doing this post because there's a lot of women out there and men who are really want to take their life to the next level, but they have children, and it might be that they are single parent families like myself. So this post is really aimed at you, really, those of you that are wanting to run businesses, wanting to take their life to the next level, but feel it's difficult because of kids. Right, I'm a mum of 2 children. One is 12, one is 4. I have multiple businesses. I have my hands in lots of different pies. Why? Because personally, I know where I'm going. I've got my goals and I've got my ambitions, and I will never get rich working for somebody else. So I have, my fingers in lots of different pies. The most important one of all is my children. So it's the 6 weeks holiday, and it's hard to not be tired, still keep motivated, still keep positive, still keep going despite the fact that you're tired, despite the fact that you are hemorrhaging money left, right and centre. So this is why I've decided to do this post today. I look a mess, I know that, and that's just because I've got 2 kids and I'm running a household. So my first tip, be organised, I wake up at 6. I wake up at 6 every day, right? I wake up at 6 because I like to wake up before the kids. I wake up before the kids so I can write down what it is that I need to do, my intentions for the day, my goals for the day, and what I want to achieve. My life stops, all of that stops as soon as I walk back through the door. So I get as much done as I can, and I tick off my list. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Once my kids come home, or once I come back through the door with my children, it stops. I have to give them quality time. And I think this is where people struggle, because once you've given everything to the kids and you've cooked and you've cleaned and you've done all that, you're tired. And do you really feel like putting all your energy into doing your Instagram post or doing your videos? No, you actually don't, because you're tired, but you have to. So you can use different scheduling apps to help with that. I know quite a few people that do that, and it helps them. It just softens the workload slightly, but I choose not to. I do it myself. Am I giving myself more work? Maybe, but I am very impulsive, and I like to do videos as they come to me, and that's why I do it the way I do. But you can do it that way. You can schedule things. So my first tip is just being organised. You're gonna have to sacrifice your early nights. As you can see, I have bags under my eyes, and that's because I've been going to bed late. I cannot keep my fingers in all those pies and still go to bed and have the luxury of going to bed at 9, 10 o'clock. I can't. I have to work up till 1, 2 in the morning. I have to, and then I'm back up at 6. It's not forever. I know it's not forever, and I'm cool with that. I know where I'm trying to go, and I know how I'm trying to get there, and I'm not afraid of hard work. And I think that's what puts people off. They get to the point where they're like, I'm tired, I feel burnt out. Yes, you're gonna feel burnt out. Yes, you're gonna feel tired. This is all part of entrepreneurialism. And I think that the mistake, or what people don't realize, is that being an entrepreneur, having your own business, working for yourself, having your own business, having your own baby like this is harder. It's easier getting up, going to work, having a 9 to 5, at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you've got your money. If you're choosing to work as an entrepreneur, to have your own business, to work freelance, to do any of that, you are taking the harder route. Personally, it's the way I like it. I wouldn't have it any other way. But you're going to have to sacrifice your early nights. You have to. There's no other way around it. So be organised. That's my first tip. Throughout the week, I think it would be really good for me to give you an honest insight into my life. So, for example, I've come home now. My kids have been various childcare. We've come home. I think it's about 6:30. Dinner's in the oven. If I was really, really organised, I guess I would have sort of pre-seasoned meat, pre-done everything, and maybe put it in a slow cook, but I wasn't that organised. But that's my first tip. Just organise your day. Have a things to-do list. Write it down. Write everything down that needs to be done. But you're going to be tired. You know, for me, my kids are the most important thing. And what I don't want is a situation where I come home and my kids are neglected. So, you know, I start and stop. I stop when my kids come home and I give them quality time and I give them all my attention. And then when they go to bed, I start again. So it's just the way it's got to be. If I want to go away 5 or 6 times a year, if I want to have the luxury of staying in 5-star hotels and traveling, you know, not economy, then I have to sacrifice certain things, and sleep may be one of them. So as I said, tip 1, be organised, make a list, get up at 6. If you join my Facebook group, I did a couple of Facebook lives at 6 in the morning because it's not easy. When it's the summertime, it's easier because it's light, it's, you know, the sun's shining, you kind of don't mind getting up at 6. But when it's, you know, dark and you know, it's still really dark outside and it's cold and it's snowing, that's when it's like, oh, do I really want to get up at 6? But you've got to do it. You've got to do it. If I can do it, and I'm a single mum to 2 kids, you can do it. We can all do it. So be organised and get up at 6 tomorrow, okay? Have a lovely evening. Bye.